Right on, you guys. Welcome back. Let's go, huh? Yeah, thanks for dropping back in. I just didn't want to leave everybody hanging. Man, that was rough. Doing a lot of things all at one time, you know? Trying to dig, trying to search, trying to stream, communicate with other searchers out here, trying to stay cool. Man, the phone's burning up. This is going to be tough. This is going to be really tough when it really heats up in Arizona. When the Arizona heat gets really hot, it's going to be really tough. So, yeah, thanks, you guys. People saying great work, great work. I appreciate that. You know, you guys were urging me on, and then it was hot. The terrain is uneven. It's rattlesnakes out there. There's cactus, trying to stream, trying to search, trying to scan all at the same time. And yeah, I got all these stickers in my pants, man, but you got to wear good pants for this sort of stuff. Yeah. So bring you guys up to date. What happened is we were out in the wash in this area behind Annie and Tommaso's house. They're not suspected by me whatsoever in this crime, but you know, obviously whoever took Nancy, you know, it was a targeted crime. It appears to be, and perhaps these people are in danger also. I could easily see like the criminal putting something. This is practically their backyard. So I just wanted to come over here and really search here real good just to see if there's any sort of evidence we can come up with. I did a grid search back and forth through this whole area, and down in the wash, right off the road, near the dog grave, I found some pants, a bedspread. It's not a bedspread, I would say a mattress cover, like a sheet with a mattress cover. A sheet with a mattress cover, and pants, and a little bag. It says knee brace inside, and it was just because they're talking about the bedspread and the sheets being missing, just got me a little suspect. The pants have a lot of staining on them. I don't know if they're related at all. Probably not. It may just be like some homeless debris out there, but it's just in a suspicious location, and I could just see this person that's targeted this poor family taking like something of Nancy's and like throwing it near the daughter's house. You know how terrible that would be. But you know, it's up to us to come out here and see if we can help. So that's what I did today, you guys. So yeah, so I really appreciate. Who said sheets were missing? Who said sheets were missing? You know, it's just a rumor. Nobody says sheets are missing. No, there's no official notice, but that's like, you know, there's all sorts of rumors that the sheets are missing. Somebody said that. I don't know. Don't quote me. I don't know. I don't have any sort of proof of that. So if you want to see what we found, it's on my last stream. I didn't want to watch it because probably the camera quality is so poor. You know, I'm not an expert at this. I'm not an expert, but I know how to search, and I know how to get out in the woods and then like crawl under brush and fight rattlesnakes or whatever. I can do that. But as a camera operator, the camera looks good. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But I'll never go to Hollywood. So, and then it got very confusing when I brought the other people down there. And then, yeah, so what I'm doing now, I'm still at the same location. I'm, JLR called it in, and let's see, pet grave, that correct size for pet? Okay, whatever, the pet grave. I thought you were talking about the pant size. So JLR called it into the sheriff, pinned the location, and then that's all you can do. You know, you find something, you report it. Now, if it was the gun, if it was the backpack that says, the backpack that says Ozark on it, or whatever the brand is, if it's a ski mask, you know, I'd call 911, right? But just clothes in a wash, you don't know. But we called it in. I'm waiting for the sheriff. If the sheriff doesn't show, I still have a lot to do today, you guys. I want to find Nancy. I drove all the way from California for this. Took me like 14 hours to get here. This is my 4th trip. Yeah, this is my 4th trip down here. Each trip I'm searching 3 or 4 days. Motorcycle, on foot, taking tips. And then that's just what's going on. So let's just interact with the chat really quick. It's good to have you back. Thank you so much. It's good to be back. Hit the like button. People are saying, I like that. Hit the like button. Go places you want to go, not where others want you to go. You know, that's probably really good advice. I have places that I've sort of come up with through logic and reasoning and the tips I've received. So, you know, it's probably a good idea, you know. So, yeah, so the next search. Where is the next search? I see somebody say cemetery. Be careful out there. Yeah, I will be very careful. You know, definitely be careful. Search your own way. I'm gonna do that. I like your advice, you guys. I don't just want to go to someone else's random wash, you know, honestly. If someone's searching some wash somewhere, I don't know. I had a purpose to go to this wash because it is near the family's home who are the victims of this crime. And, you know, in this wash, just to see if there's like, you know, you never know. You could find like a machete, or you could find hidden cameras, or you could find the gun, or you could find some sort of tools they're getting ready to victimize them. I mean, if I was them, I'd be so scared, right? You gotta solve this crime in order to protect this family, you guys. I'm not here because these people are suspects in any way. They're victims of the crime, okay? I'm not gonna accuse anybody of that, but that's why I'm here, just to like, if I can search and I can clear this area, I can hopefully, yeah, I can at least clear this area. Then we can move on, right? We can move on and go search for Nancy. Okay. Check the roads leading to the Mexican border. Many hiding places. Did I check those? I've checked the roads leading to the Mexican border, you guys. I went all the way down to Nogales. I searched the right side frontage road. So the freeway goes here. There's a frontage road. I searched all along that frontage road. Let me see an email. It says the backpack behind Annie's. Can we check the email? We're on the stream. I don't know. I'll check. I don't want to get off the stream. Can we minimize the stream? I doubt it. I doubt it. I'll probably log off. I'll check the email. Somebody sent me an email and it says backpack behind Annie's. So I'll check the email. There's a backpack there. I'll go down and tag it. So I appreciate that. So yeah, so I searched, there was a question, I searched the border, I searched all the way down to Nogales, I searched around Nogales, up and down the border wall a little bit, and then it didn't make a lot of sense to me. I went down Highway 86, which is the small way to Mexico. I searched all along Highway 86. But anyway, I don't want to rehash everywhere I've searched. But yeah, so anyway, you guys, I appreciate that. You still there? Okay, you guys, I checked. Somebody says this is the backpack you missed. Are you guys still there? Are you guys still there? Let me know you're still there. Okay. So I just got pictures. Says this is the backpack you missed. It's a stroller. There's a stroller. If you see, it's the wheel of a stroller, and the stroller is buried in the sand. Okay, there's a stroller buried in the sand. So it's not a backpack. Thank you so much for sending me the picture. It's by the bottle I didn't want to touch, and it's dark in color, but it's a stroller. It's a baby stroller. Okay, so there you go. So I did look at the picture, and if that's what you guys are talking about, rest assured, it's not the backpack. Okay, so there you go. So I was able to minimize the screen and check that out. Which I'm not that tech savvy. I'm a boomer. Okay, I can barely live stream. But I know how to search, you know what I mean? So you guys, we'll interact just a couple minutes. I appreciate you guys. I got 600 people in the chat. I really appreciate you guys, man. This is This is really humbling to have this many people in. I'm just sitting in my car rapping. I'm waiting for the police. Hopefully they show up. If they don't, I'll come back here later and just see if they've picked up this stuff. I got a lot of other areas to search. I want to go and I want to get a motel, because I don't know if you saw my last motel. I stayed in this condemned motel, which is like, it was like some sort of nightmare, you guys, like literally some sort of nightmare. So I'm gonna go and try to check into another motel, and then that way I can unload my stuff and then get my dirt bike ready for more searches later on. So yeah. Kelly Ranch, I don't know anything about Kelly Ranch. I appreciate all the love and support, you guys. I don't know about Kelly Ranch. I can, here comes JLR, see what he's gonna say. JLR's back. There he is. Yes, please. JLR bought me a Gatorade. Thanks, man. You're awesome, dude. Cool. Man. No sheriff yet. JLR bought me a Gatorade. Interesting though, huh? The knee brace. Do you know anything about the missing sheets? Like, I don't know. Supposedly there were the sheets off the bed. I don't know. They're not releasing any information. Supposedly that was like a leak, right? Somebody leaked that there were some missing and their sheets gone. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, we did our best out there, JLR. We fanned out. We formed a picket line. And then search that area. So I think we knocked this one out. We found what's out there.
More chips. Still want more chips? More chips.
I'll do it with the chips. I'll go with chips.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Man, they call it Tucson hospitality. Maybe it's Florida hospitality. JLR chips. That's fresh. Where's the sheriff? Thanks for hanging in there, you guys. Thanks, Misty. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for the love and support. Oh. I gotta search some more, you guys. I drove hundreds of miles to come down here and search. I'm not much of a streamer, more of a searcher, you know what I mean? Where are the cops? Yeah, where are the cops? I mean, yeah, if it was something major, we'd definitely call 911, okay? We'd definitely call 911. What is this Kelly Ranch? I don't know what Kelly Ranch is.
And pants, look at that. Picture with Nancy and pants.
What the heck? Check this out, you guys. What is this? Look at JLR's. Look at what JLR found. Show my stream, brother.
Here you go, brother.
Look at that, you guys. Picture of Nancy with tan pants. They look like the same pants.
Look like the same pants to me.
They look like the same pants. And they look like about size 12. That'd be my guess. That's too weird. That's too weird. And that's like the official picture, too. You guys, that's crazy, right? What are the odds? What are the odds? Weird. Very weird.
So, like for instance,
Yeah, that's too crazy.
yeah. No, maybe. I mean, these ones look more lighter, but who knows? Coloring could be different in photos.
Does it look like it has a
Straps on them?
And it doesn't, there's no crease, right? It's just, I don't think so. It looks, I don't know. Maybe tans are color.
Maybe tans are color.
She looks good in tan.
Boom. Boom. Boom.
Somebody in my chat saying, can you tell JLR I emailed him a picture of the backpack that you missed? You know, you guys, if it's the stroller, it's the stroller. If it's the stroller, it's the stroller. I didn't see the backpack. I didn't see the backpack. They would fade in the sun. That's absolutely true. That's so weird, right? The tan pants. So I'm gonna wait for the police, you guys. Okay, what was that? There's a manhole in the wash. I emailed you about Canyon Ranch, Sabino Creek and Overlook. Okay, I'll check your email. I appreciate that. But yeah, any sort of tips, any sort of ideas. I have several lined up that I'm gonna search, but if you guys send me something and it has logic and reasoning behind it, I'll check it out. You know what? I'll check it out. What's that?
That's tan, right?
Yeah. They're definitely tan pants. Someone sent you a photo of the backpack. I looked at the photo of the backpack, and it's the stroller. There's a stroller buried down there. Check your email. Khaki, yeah. And a knee brace?
Well, you found a knee brace.
Yeah, I found a knee brace in a plastic bag.
She had any problems?
She has mobility problems.
Knees?
Yeah, that's weird. The tan pants is just too crazy.
You know, and a bedspread.
And a bedspread.
Bedspread?
Maybe we should go out there and search some more. Those are women's pants. Yeah, there's a women's shirt down there too. There's a women's shirt down there too. Chad just reminded me there's a women's shirt. Sort of a floral design. I don't know, man. And then like some kids' toys perched on rocks, like. Where's the police? The tan pants in the picture, that makes me really want to like show that to law enforcement, right? Yeah, I'm talking to JLR's right over here, you guys. Oh, I can't do this. Huh? Wow, feels good to sit down for a minute. I'm telling you. Hot. Let's try to plug this. Yeah, thanks.
And then also this reminds me of the shirt on the box that the dogs were sniffing around in front of the house. Under the shirt.
To go back and look for the blue shirt. That's like the official picture of Nancy and her mom. I mean, Savannah and the mom. Wow.
How about this? Comforter that we saw.
Hey Jim, I believe she called local FBI, not the sheriff's department. Bungled the investigation. Doing a great job. I hate to, you know. I know. It's hard to know what to do in these situations, you guys. If I find something just so obvious, when it's something so obvious, I would call 911. But you know, JLR called the police, and it just, it's hard to know what to do. It was a large stroller. I would say that's a large stroller. Someone asked if it was a small stroller or a large stroller. I think a pretty big stroller. Yeah, he called the sheriff's office. You'd call 911? I don't know. I don't want to. We called the sheriff's office. Hopefully the sheriff is going to show up. JLR, did you actually talk to anybody when you called? Did you talk to anybody in the sheriff's office, or is sort of a what's that?
Yeah.
Yeah. You talked to somebody and you told them, okay. So you physically talked to somebody and told them, is my PayPal active address? Yes, my PayPal's active. It's Motherlodeprospector@yahoo.com. My PayPal. Man. It's very interesting. South Africa, appreciate it. Call FBI, okay. I'm not calling 911. I just don't think 911 is a police emergency line. There's nobody's life is in danger right here. We call the tip line. If you call FBI, go read my last comment. Who is this? Someone with a long name. Here's some money for you to find a better hotel you're searching. Thanks so much, Hurdy. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I spread them out. No, I didn't touch them with hand. I had gloves on. Call Brian Enton. It's not a bad suggestion. Call Brian Enton. I don't have Brian Enton's number. Yeah. I hate waiting for law enforcement. It seems such a burn of time. Take a pic and send it to the sheriff. It's not a bad idea. Where's Brian Enton? I don't know how to get a hold of him. Spam his email. I don't know. Trust my gut. My gut. Trust your gut on this. My gut is suspicious. It's just a combination of the pants, the bedspread, and the knee brace. That's why I'm suspicious. If it was just a random pant sitting there, I wouldn't be that suspicious. Or a random knee brace, not suspicious. It's been a month. There's been water flowing through there. It looks about the right age. I don't know. Very interesting.
You should have done the right thing and called the task force. 1-800 call FBI. If you aren't willing to be put out by doing the right thing, you should be pretending to search. That is a specific task force. Investigating agencies.
Call the cops. That's what you got to do. What more can you do? You can't make them do their job, right? You can't take them by the hand and force them to do their job. I'm out here doing my job. Yeah. Thank you so much. People are saying I'm doing a good job. I appreciate that. I drove. This is my, like I say, this is my 4th trip down here, you guys. Driving from Northern California to search for Nancy Guthrie. I can't even tell you how many areas I've searched. Searched all the washes, searched all behind her house. Abandoned golf courses, up and down Campbell Avenue. Searched Rialito. Searched this couple of reservoirs. I don't even remember the names of them. Went to Mexico twice, all along the frontage roads. Call FBI.
What do you think? Think they're on their way? Really odd.
What are the odds they're on their way? I don't know. You would think there's practically no evidence been coming around, you would think that if someone calls and says, hey, I have potential evidence, they would be right on the money, right? They'd be like, oh, okay, wait, let's go take a look at this. You would think they would come right away. You wouldn't say, we'd put it in the back burner, oh, no, we got to get a cat out of a tree first, right? There's potential evidence near Annie and Tommaso's house in the Nancy Guthrie case. Somebody found a bedspread, tan pants like what she wears, and a knee brace in the wash behind their house. Don't you think they would probably make that a priority? I would think. Makes sense to me. How many cranks are calling in with calls of potential evidence in the case? I don't know. How many tips do they get?
At this point, probably like 50,000.
Yeah, probably. But how many items do people find on the ground? And they say, hey, can you come pick this up? Or come test this? A lot of gloves. People finding all those gloves all over the place. Drive to sheriff's office and show him pictures. It's not a bad suggestion. Call the sheriff's office yourself. If they don't show up, I will call them myself. And then look into more yeah, we have the chat spam the police department. Thanks, Sharon. You're awesome. We're in it to win it. Absolutely. In it to win it. We've got a lot of searching to do, you guys. I haven't had time to just sit here. That's the game here, though, right? I mean, people have been sitting for 40 days. I still got some, bro. Lunch. Jim, I think it's $20 on your PayPal. Thanks, Nancy. You're awesome, man. Get a miniature Australian Shepherd. Can you show a pic of the pants again? Come give me a follow on your daily. You guys want to go see the pants again? I can walk over there. If you guys want to go see the pants again, I'll go over there again. I'm nice and cool now. Move on? Possibly. Debbie says yes, yes, yes. No. No, rest. Yes. I like pulling in chat. You guys are great. You need an 8-hour battery bank. No doubt. I need a bunch of stuff. I need a battery bank. I need a bigger phone so I can see. You know what I really need though? I need to find Nancy. That's what I need. Somebody send me $100 by PayPal. Wendy. I'll go to a hotel in Wendy tonight. Thanks, Wendy. You're awesome, man. Anybody helps me out, you know what? I always try to send them a personal note. I appreciate that because it's really It's really humbling, you guys. Lost my glasses. Everything's falling apart. There we go. I brought two pair. I really wanted to watch Nancy come home. And every day I lose more and more hope. Somebody says I really wanted to watch Nancy. You know, the first time I came here, you guys, I had the vision of going out in the desert on the motorcycle. Maybe they paid a ransom. Kidnappers had released her. She's sitting underneath a tree. Roll up on the bike. Are you Nancy Guthrie? Yes, I am. Oh, come on, I'll take you home. I wanted to put her on the motorcycle, drive her back to her house, put her back in her house. That was my dream. You know that? The first time I came out here. Now what am I looking for? Now I'm looking for maybe like, I don't know what I'm looking for. I know what I'm looking for, but I don't want to say what I'm looking for. I'm going to go out the desert the next couple of days and I'm going to look for that. I may not be able to have service out there, you guys. It'll probably be just me out there. There's a couple areas I'm going to search out in the desert. There's a, I'll tell you what it is. I don't like to telegraph, but I will tell you where I'm going to search because there's several of these. It's an abandoned housing complex where like they laid out all the streets. They put all the streets in, and then they didn't sell the lots, and it's just all of these streets out in the desert, and it's right off the main road. You could drive the main road, you get off the main road, and then there's just all of these desert streets with houses that never got built. And then so you could easily drive in there, go down the main road, get off, and then there's like a maze of streets in there. And then the only way to search it is on a motorcycle, you know, just go up and down through the lots, through the desert. I could easily see someone going that way and then taking somebody out of their car. And it's sort of a, you know, I think that's one of the areas. And then there's a couple others. So I don't know. That's another area I'm gonna search. I'm not sure if we'll have a yeah, Jim needs an iPad. I'm not sure if we'll have a signal out there, you guys. So sorry, you know, exploring with Jim, you want action, right? We got to be out here. We got to be on the motorcycle helmet. We got to be riding through the desert, and we want action. We don't want to just sit in a car and wait for law enforcement. Thanks, Michelle. I appreciate it. I can't wait to get my hotel tonight. Oh man, what a place! I've never been to the places. That hotel is like a nightmare, you guys. Absolutely like a nightmare. And then I got out this morning, and all of the rooms are red tagged with like no entry. They're all red tagged. I'm like, well, how they rent me this a condemned motel? Whatever. Right on, Nancy. Why is the sheriff or the FBI not showing up? Yeah, exactly. Okay, you guys. Let's go back. You guys want to go back out and look again? We can go back out and take one more look. And then we'll make the decision. If I have to call, I only have one phone. If I have to call, I may have to get off the stream. And then I'll have to get off the stream and then make the call the FBI. I'll have to get a hold of somebody. I'll do everything I can, okay? Only if you're rested and hydrated. You're so funny. Freebird. There's Freebirds in the chat. Awesome, Freebird. I came back for you, Freebird. You're one of the reasons I'm here, so thanks so much for being there with me.
We have to wear masks. We're told that valley fever exists in Arizona, but you catch it back for life. It's like 10 days.
You have to wear what? Pants?
Valley fever. You gotta wear a mask. What is it? A fungus?
Nah. It's okay. JLR says we're gonna get valley fever. I got a virus. It's not valley fever. It's this virus. It's a new virus. It's been going around. It's been in the news. It's in like the sewer systems. People are like, oh, okay. It's, we didn't have valley fever. Anyway, all right, let's go back and take a look real quick. And then I'll go back and take a look. I'm rested. I'm cool. Let's go back and take another look, right? Let me put you guys on a better mount. I have a better mount. And that way, yeah, but if I can't set it down. It's okay. I know, it's confusing. Okay, we got some battery charge. We're gonna go back and take a look again, right? I do want to see for myself. Call the sheriff, call the sheriff, call the sheriff. Stop telling him to call. You guys are funny. You're arguing in the chat. Some people say call the sheriff, so hey, don't tell him what to do. Turning the car off. What is this? Hey Jim from El Dorado Hills, California. Yeah, right on. I see you again. Yeah, exactly. There's a friend of mine from El Dorado Hills. I appreciate that. Appreciate you being here, definitely. All right. This ain't easy, you guys. It's not easy. Okay, we got you on the mount. We're gonna go back. We're gonna take another look, okay? We'll go back, take another look. Make some decisions. Call the sheriff again. Go back and do some more searching. I don't want to get off track, you know what I mean? Everybody's saying backpack. Oh, it's Dora the Explorer. Okay. Make sure to lock my keys in the car. Before anytime you're out in the woods, you get keys. Definitely lock them to your body, you know? That way you don't lose your keys. Let's go take another look. Bring your gloves. You know what? Okay, yeah. Let me bring my gloves. You guys are awesome. Somebody says bring your gloves. So, okay. Good reminder. Where is the glove? Got the gloves. Welcome back to Exploring with Jim. Let's go do some exploring, yeah? Okay, hopefully the phone doesn't overheat. Yes. Lizards everywhere. So odd, right? There's the grave. We'll just show you this spot. There's the grave of the dog. That's Annie's house right there. The white roof. No, sorry. It's down there. It's over there. Right? Sorry. I got to turn it around. Anyway, it's one of those. It overlooks this spot. So there you go. There's a dog grave. Which we assume is a dog grave. I was going to dig this spot myself, but Pima County says they've received multiple calls. And then this is what we see, you guys. There's the tan pants. Very close to Annie's. Yeah. And then there is bedspread or mattress cover. And over there, try to zoom in. There. That's the knee brace in the plastic bag. So there you go. Cloth or plastic mattress cover. It looks like cotton. It looks like cotton. Mattress cover. And it's not only a mattress cover, but it's also like a cool spread on the top of it. Like with like holes in it. Like, you know, probably for Arizona because it's so dang hot here, you know, it has like little holes that you'd put on top. And it doesn't look like it's been here for years, but it doesn't look fresh either. It looks about the right period of time, you know? And then what are those stains? What are those stains on? I thought it was water, but they've been sitting in the sun and drying out. And I don't know if you saw the picture on JLR's stream where she's, the picture of Nancy and Savannah together. She's wearing khaki pants. So, yeah, so there you go, you guys. So we're back in the spot. And then, yeah, that's the mattress. I don't know. Why are they together? So weird, right? So maybe it's nothing, you know, I don't want to make too big a deal out of it, but there's the knee brace, that, in the pants, okay? So there you go. We came back and took a look. And then it's right behind Nancy's house. I mean, Annie's house. So there you go. That's all I know. I called the cops. It's up to them. Who am I, right? I'm not law enforcement. I'm just a searcher. JLR left. And then, yeah, that's the location. So I'll give you the good location right here. That's the pants. It's a mattress cover. And we're just turning it around. There's a dog grave. And then, which is sort of weird, if you walk over here, sorry, I know it's very shaky. If you walk over here, that's the most natural pullout. That's the only real pullout here. Right there. That's the situation, you guys. JLR called the sheriff. Some in the chat says multiple people have called. So what are you going to do? It's not going anywhere. Somebody was saying there's a manhole cover out here. Let's just go look for that real quick before phone's probably going to overheat, but I actually didn't search the central area here. The other guys did, but we'll just take a quick walk through. I searched all there, and then we fanned out here just to triple check, you know what I mean? I hate to spend all day over here. I've got a lot of other areas to search, but I mean, it's right behind the house, right? There's the manhole cover. Yeah. I don't even found this thing. The other guys found it. You know, just judging from the dirt covering the manhole cover, if you look at this dirt, it's bleached, sort of, and then I don't think this has been disturbed in probably quite a while now. She brought my shovel. There's the manhole cover. I don't think it's been disturbed, you guys. But let's just look through those holes real quick, just for the heck of it. I don't see anything. I don't smell anything. I'm not gonna pull that manhole cover up. It hasn't been disturbed. Good on Tucson though, look at this. That looks to be brass. That was in a lot of cities, that'd be a recycle center. They'd have stolen that. So, like I say, I was down in the creek earlier. And then so we just search up here real quick. There's the shirt. Remember the shirt. So we're not missing anything, you guys. This is what you do. You do a grid search. And then you can say, you know what? I searched that area. I didn't miss anything. There's no rattlesnakes out here. There were. I'd have found them already. You guys want to go down and see the stroller? Everybody's saying that's a backpack. I'll show you the stroller. Hold on, let me get to the shade. I can see the pole. Desert. These barrel cactus. What size is that thing? I'll put my foot up here, you can see. Yeah. Man. No sheriff yet. I can see the road from here. Okay, in the shade under this tree. Where was the floral shirt? The pants were not laid out. Yeah, I laid out the pants because you know we're out here searching. Any label in this shirt? I haven't checked this shirt. Size 12. Yes, they are size 12. I showed you the label of the pants, you guys. What was it? NYCC or something like that? And it says made in Vietnam. Do they smell? I'm not going to smell the pants, you guys. Wrong manhole? Wiccan sticks. Okay. It's not DNKY. It's I can go show you the label. You guys want to see the label? So I don't know if you saw yeah, I was wearing gloves. I didn't touch anything with my hands. But even then, you guys, like I say, if a private citizen finds evidence, law enforcement can definitely use the evidence. They say, "Oh yeah, Jim's DNA dropped on the pant." It's not gonna say we can't use this as evidence because it was all in the stream anyway. We discovered it together. Where's your gloves? Here's my gloves. I got rubber gloves, but I got these gloves on right now. Yes, NYCC brand 12, size 12, made in Vietnam. Don't mess with them? Yeah, I don't know. We pulled the mattress out a little bit. Can we see the shirt? The shirt has a label. You guys want to go back down there again? If you guys want to go back down there again, I'll go back down there. We can go down really quick. It's pretty hot, but I'm in the shade and I was in the, yes. I got one no and a lot of yeses. There's some no's pop up. Yeah, I can't call the FBI while I'm on the stream, but I can get off the stream and call the FBI. Look at this fire here, you guys. Something burned here. It looks like a cactus. Somebody burned a cactus to the ground. Why would they do that? Yeah, we got to solve this crime, you guys. No sheriff. No, he's not here yet. Hard part's getting down here. You're gonna break your leg. Like I'm standing on. Uh-oh. The phone's probably gonna overheat again. Let's try this. Try to keep you guys in my shade on my body here. This was the Tweety backpack, right? See that? It's hard, man. I can't see the stream because it's so bright. This was the tape, cassette tape, some sort of a bag. It's a pen. More sort of related debris. This is the knee brace in a bag, if you can read the label. It's sort of weird. Pile of rocks. That's the, it looks like with this pattern here, it looks like it could be a bed. The bottom part, this is definitely mattress cover. And that part looks more like a bedspread to me. A lot of flies down here. The flies like this area. And this looks like a cool cover on top, something like that. I don't know, I'm not an expert in bedding, but But that's what's down here, you guys. And then, yeah, I sort of messed with it earlier. I'm not going to touch it anymore. You know, police will come. So, but if there's any sort of like blood evidence or something on it, I mean, like if this reddish here, see how it's sort of reddish there? I don't know. I'm no expert. I'm just here to search. I'm just a guy searching, you know, because nobody else is doing it. And then these are the pants, you guys. Let's see, hopefully I can get it in there. Those are the pants. I'd say, sheesh, someone probably the height, judging here, like here's my foot to give you an idea. Definitely, I'd say the person wearing these is short. You know what I mean? Not under 5 foot, but not over 5'6". I would say short. And then it's a size 12. Oh, look at, oh, you guys want, should I show the label? You guys want to see the label once again? There's the label. NYCC, New York clothing, size 12. That's it. Definitely khaki in color. And with some staining. Thought they were wet and would dry out, but I don't know. And this is the location. They were found exactly right there. And like I say, Annie and Tommaso's house is right over here. So I could see the perp continually to terrorize his family by putting something near their home. It's possible, you know? Don't know. Maybe it's nothing, right? Probably nothing. Trying to hold this just as steady as I can. I'll scan this whole area. And here's more stuff here, but this looks older, you guys. See how it's like the rocks have collapsed onto it from this bank? That looks older than what we found behind us. Here's like a sock. Didn't see that earlier. There's a sock, black sock there. We'll scan better. Let's see. And then there's a cassette tape, the ripped up cassette tape. And this toy is very interesting, right? Look at the toy. The toy's just sitting there. He looks like he was placed there. You know what I mean? I'm not touching it. And I'm not sure exactly what's written on that paper. Newspaper? Something wrapped around his leg? I don't know. If that's a Guthrie child's toy, I would be very... Jim, please call the FBI. And then we're going up here, going up the wash. That stuff's back there. And it's just, the dog's grave is right up above, right? And the parking area is right next to that. What's this blue? Those rocks are arranged. Interesting. Phone's gonna overheat, you guys, but I just people wanted to see us one more time. So I just tried to go through as slowly as possible. I know there's a little bit of interest in this just because of the location. That's why I came here. This was the first place I searched. I was just looking on the, there's a lot of flies down here. There's holes right there. And then I just look at locations and I happen to see that the pattern sort of stomped into the earth. So up here is what so here is here's the leg warmers, right? The leg warmers look about the same age. They're not terribly old. I don't know. Someone wear the khaki pants with the leg warmer. What was the weather like on? There's some paper towel. What was the weather like on? What was it? February 1st. Sleep with leg warmers. There's some more paper towels or something. And we're approaching like what people thought where the backpack was, but I'll show you. It's just a stroller. And then someone was suggesting, oh, maybe Nancy was taken out of the house in a stroller. Well, we'll look at that stroller. Just trying to show you guys all the debris in here. Very carefully. And here's this blue thing. Where was that shirt? And this is the stroller. Look, the stroller is underneath all this debris. So, and I'm not even sure it is a stroller. It's just, that looks older to me, you guys. It's just, there's so much brush on top of it. Okay. So hopefully you guys can see that good enough. But there is a bottle in here that looks new-ish. It's just a wheel of a stroller. Is the other wheel in? I don't know. It's like a frame of a stroller rather than a stroller with the material. Okay. Where was that blue shirt? I think it was back, huh? I think this frame, it's like something from a, it's like a slide, but it's not. I don't know. Sorry if it's not in the middle of the frame, you guys, because it's just difficult to see the screen. It's okay. That's that. Let's go back, see if we can see that shirt. Must be behind. I'm gonna have to do this exploring with Jim style. Okay. Phone might overheat again, you guys. If it does, yeah, I brought you back down here. Let's go look at the shirt. Where was that shirt? It's back here a little ways, I think. Just trying to hurry along. And then here's the other mattress cover. See, there's trash in this wash, you guys. It's always interesting, yeah. Sorry, I can't see the chat right now, you guys. I'll watch it later, though. I'll see the chat playback. Any sort of encouragement or whatever you guys say in there, I'll get it later. Feel free to roast me, troll me, it's fine. It's the khaki pants. Let's see if we can find that shirt. There's the knee brace. Where was the blue shirt? Might be further back. I may not be able to get to it. I think it was another part of this wash. Maybe we didn't even go through here. This may be a new search area here. It's a jacket. Timberline, authentic wear, made in USA. me get you guys in the shade. Hold on, you guys. Let me get your advice on the jacket. What do you think I should do with the jacket? Should I take a look at the jacket? If the jacket has that sort of the black strap across the middle, so we'll just look at the jacket, we'll handle it with the gloves, and we'll just see if it matches the description, right? Seems simple enough. Yeah, seam, a horizontal seam, right? You guys want me to look at the jacket? What do you think? A lot of yeses, a lot of don't touches. But you know, if it's, I don't know. I think I should look at the jacket. I got gloves on. Sorry. All right. If the stream goes dead, you guys, the phone's overheated, okay? It's 90 degrees out here. So if the stream goes dead, don't worry. So let's just look at the jacket real quick. See if it has a vertical seam, right? It looks older. Very interesting. It's been here since a rainstorm. Wait, let me see so you guys can see. Okay. There's the let's see if it has a okay, guys, it's inside out, but you know what, there's no front zipper. It's the right color. Let's turn it inside out. Let's get the right side out. Maybe there's a false zipper. Maybe there's a false zipper. Yeah. Just still investigating. I found this jacket, but it doesn't look related. Huh? Just investigating just slightly more down the and then after I kill this off, I think I'll put my stream and then try to do another report. You gonna do another report? I think so. What's that? Jacket, but there's no front zipper. So there's no front zipper on the jacket. But it's not very far from the. But you never know, like maybe the jacket was on underneath. So it looks like it's been here through a couple of rainstorms. Yeah, the pants are over there, just a little ways up there. And I remember finding a blue shirt, and I was just trying to look for the blue shirt. So I'm just going to go down here just a short ways. And then, yeah, I don't want to spend all day here. I just want to report this stuff and then go on to my next spot,
Well, I'm going to go moving. Is that okay? And you're just going to report it again?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Who knows when they come?
Yeah, who knows? But we'll report it. I'll report it again. I'll go off my stream. I'll report it again. I'll do my due diligence. And that's all I can do. I'm going to go get my room. Are you guys back? Let me know if you're back. Yes. Your stream is back on. I'm sorry, you guys. The phone overheated again. The phone overheated, and hopefully, so probably I think the phone overheated while I was heading downstream to look for the. Well, oh, there we go. Sorry about that. So dumb, right? Like these dumb boomers don't know how to do this stuff. Man, this is hot. Wow. So yeah. So I think you guys. I took you down to see where the stroller is, the pants, and the knee brace, and the bedspreads, and then we went to look for the shirt, and then I think that's where I lost the stream. So I'm not gonna call 911. I just, I don't want to. I just don't. I have something I'm gonna call 911. I get people say call 911, call 911. I just don't know, because for one thing, they don't want you searching. They're gonna get. I'll get in trouble for making a false 911 call. Search my car. I don't have anything in my car, but I just don't want. You know, probably don't even want me doing this. I don't know. Emergency only. It's not an emergency. There's some debris in the creek near Annie's house. That's all I know. But I'm definitely gonna call back. So I wanted to jump back on you guys and then let you know just the phone overheated. This is very difficult to do out here in the desert. And you need the umbrella. But how am I gonna have the shovel, the umbrella, the gloves, the phone? I need like 2 more hands, you know. I need somebody to come out and help me. But JLR and what's his name? They were great. I mean, they helped search this area. I appreciate that. Those guys are great. JLR called the police, and then with JLR calling, that should definitely pull some weight, right? So yeah, it's not behind Nancy's house. This is behind Annie's house. Annie's house is just right over there, and then I just figured. Some perp, or because those people, this family's being terrorized, you guys, and then this is the area right next to their house, and it's sort of an abandoned area. So I went here to search for, like, I don't know, hidden camera, or maybe the perp would like throw something of Nancy's around here. So that's what I did. So anyway, you guys, I got 700 people in the stream, more coming in. But you know what? We can't just visit all day. I have to get off the phone, and then I have to make the calls, and I'll see if they'll come out. You know, that's all I can do. I don't know their number. I don't know the emergency number. I don't know the FBI number. I have to do some Google it or something like that, and then yeah. Somebody said search the hills northeast of her home. I've searched the hills northeast of her home. There's nothing up there. So yeah. So I've been here for hours, but it's been a good project. You know, we definitely had to hit this area. Call it and report it. Let's see what you guys. Let's see your guys' advice just for a minute, because the chat is pretty smart. You know, there's trolls in here saying there's this or that, but. People have called the FBI. You think that's true? Yeah, why bother to search if you don't call it in? Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna call it in. Exactly. Why bother to search if you don't call it in? I mean, it's like so obvious, right? Captain Obvious. Oh yeah, I found something, but I'm not going to call it in. I'm going to call it in, you guys. And then you know what? Like you say, you want something done right, you got to do it yourself. So I'll do it myself, and then that way I know it's been done. Okay? So there you go. I'm not looking for someone clearly on. Someone says you're looking for something clearly on top of the earth. No, I'm not. I'm looking for areas that have been disturbed. If you've done any recent digging, I'll know it, because there's little tufts of grass all over the place, and there's no way to disturb that soil, and then to put all those tufts of grass and the bleached sand, the bleached rocks, and make it look natural. You can try, but I'll be able to find it. Okay, so patience is a virtue. I think I'm gonna 1-800 call FBI. That's not enough numbers. Oh yeah, it is enough numbers. Don't leave the clothing, may get removed. Very good points, man. Very good points. I don't think anyone in this chat to right to say anything. Who's the one searching on his own time? You know, but I agree, but but I'm getting a lot of, the chat doesn't have the right to tell me what to do. I agree with that. But I'm getting a lot of good ideas, and there's a lot of very well-meaning people here, and some people that have like helped me come back, bought me gas money, bought me a hotel room. So why laughing? That's the number. Well, it's just I'm laughing at the number because it's just so obvious. Like I wouldn't even need to Google that. Like call 1-800 FBI tips or whatever it is. Okay. I'm hoping the sheriff will show up. Sitting in this nice cool car. Here comes somebody. He's got a NRA hat on. How's it going? Good. Right.
I'm the retired telephone company engineer that designed most of this plan so I can tell people like.
You're helping search? Is that the deal? Have you been watching the stream at all?
Yeah, but I've been
Do you have any contacts with the sheriff's department that get somebody out here to look at some potential evidence? Yeah. Yes. Do you have somebody, if you're a local and you know who to call, we got a local pull up. The coordinates? Hey, we got some help here, you guys. Let me show you guys who I'm talking to. Maybe you guys know who's this.
actually looking for Mark and I recognized your vehicle.
There's who I'm talking to. Yeah, I'm on live right now. You don't mind, do you?
No, not at all. I'm on live too here.
Right on. Okay. So there we go. Do not tell her. Don't tell her. Okay. Don't trust anyone. Be careful. I'm gonna try to give you contact info, but not on live. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Do you have any contact with law enforcement? You know, I'd really not. You know. Okay. Can you call them and then we can discuss it with them? I don't know if it's evidence. It's just potential. If you can get a hold of somebody, that'd be fantastic. Because we've been trying to call. I don't know. You're right. Okay, let me get a pen. She's not. I guess she knows what she's talking about. So. No, I'm not trying. Go. You got to shout it out. 520. Yeah. 520-351-4900. Who am I calling on that number? Front desk supervisor. Okay, I'm gonna call that person right now. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I'm glad you stopped by. You guys, I'm gonna end this stream and I'm gonna make these calls, okay? Everybody's saying don't trust people. I understand that. Don't worry, I got it covered. In text?
I sent my contact and text to that you're going to be contacted. I just put Jim.
Awesome. I'm gonna call him right now. You guys, I'm gonna log off right now. I'm gonna go back on when this call's made, okay? So let's get to work on this, okay? Thanks for being there. We're in it to win it. Winning's bringing Nancy home, okay?